Your first alert forecast with meteorologist Corey Thompson.
Good morning. The time now is 6:43, and after watching John Campbell's story, we were just talking about all the different mascots out there.
Yeah, and then how none of the ones in Iowa are human or human-like. You know, there's
they're all animals.
The University of Nebraska, for example, the Cornhuskers, and so their mascot's a person.
Right.
Which makes sense, unless you're going to be a big ear of corn, I guess. That would be the
you
only
wear the
other
corn
option.
on your head.
Yeah, exactly. But we're talking Hawkeye today, and so the weather-wise question, I'm pulling to Joe Winters here, has nothing to do with weather. Hawkeye the Hawk turned 75 this year. How much younger is Iowa State's Cy the Cardinal? See, 29 years younger, 18 years younger, 6 years younger, or the exact same? Got some options there. Game day weather across the state will be warm. Spoiler alert, both games being played in the state as UNI travels to Ames. That game taking place at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Temperatures by then in the upper 80s or low 90s, but with the southwest breeze. And dew points won't be super high, but still certainly on the warm side in Jack Trice Stadium. Same in Kinnick Stadium, a little bit cooler for a start at 11, but by the end of the game, upper 80s, low 90s, likely there as well, too. So after several hours in the sun, you'll certainly want to find some water. It'll certainly feel plenty hot by then. View from Kinnick Stadium, the press box looking off to the east and southeast. Pretty nice start to the day in Iowa City. And of course, it'll be much busier tomorrow at this time as people get ready for the game. Temperatures in the mid-50s, winds staying fairly light for now. But we will see them pick up through the day. That's the only thing you'll really notice as a huge difference other than the temperature today. And they kind of go hand in hand. So that southerly wind today, that will be bringing in some of those warmer temperatures as we look through the day. Otherwise, sunshine common, seeing about the same amount of clouds you saw the past couple days, which is little to none. As we head toward tonight, skies stay mostly clear again, but with winds out of the south and that warmer temperature that we reach this afternoon, lows overnight will be even a little bit warmer than this morning. That kind of stair-stepping upwards gets us toward those 90s as we head toward the weekend. Today, already in the 80s across the area for highs, 89 in Waterloo, 85 in Maquoketa, 88 in Prairie du Chien, all under sunny skies, and a southerly breeze between about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Now, that will be common over the next couple of days. To go with it, it will eventually bring in more moisture, too. Just a limited increase as we head toward the weekend. We're starting off with dew points in the 40s and 50s today, but closer to 60 by Saturday into Sunday. So that is noticeable, but it's not overwhelming. It's not until Monday into Tuesday where we may get closer to the overwhelming type of humidity as a storm system approaches. But even as that storm system exits, this is the second week of September. So the first week you'll see on the 9-day in just a second is quite warm. Second week, still quite warm, or at least still very much favored for above normal temperatures across most of the lower 48 United States. No relief in terms of turning things on to the cool side or even below normal temperatures coming up. So we'll be in the mid-80s on today and then headed toward the mid-90s by Sunday. Again, that increase in moisture is slower. It's not going to be talking about high heat index values throughout this rather modest heat wave in comparisons to last week's when heat index values got 115 to 120, even a little bit higher in some spots. They could approach 100 Monday into Tuesday as things get a little bit muggier, but overall not too bad. That one chance of rain out there on Tuesday, it's a slight chance, but it's the only thing we have looked forward to. Hawkeye the Hawk turned 75 this year, as you may have heard. John Campbell doing some excellent work on that. How much younger is Iowa State's Cy the Cardinal?
So he's either younger or he could be the exact same, according to answer D. I'm going to go with C, 6 years younger.
An excellent selection because that is the correct answer. Yeah, just 6 years younger. 1954 appears to be the year that Cy may have emerged. It's a little bit tricky, of course. Sometimes these things happen organically, right?
Right.
It's not a big plan to make a mascot, but that's that. And I learned that it's Cy the Cardinal officially. Of course, it is a bird, so that's not a surprise there. But a little surprised that it wasn't until the 50s that they came up with one. I guess same for Iowa, not till the 40s. I didn't know it was that much of a recent phenomenon.
Right. It seems because we've known mascots our whole life, so it seems like they've always been here.
Yeah, exactly.
Had to start sometime.
I guess that's right.
Thanks, Corey.
Yeah.